Good evening. This is Zuharan. I hope everybody's having a good time, having a good day, having a good night, whatever it is that you're at. Make sure you're drinking water and staying healthy as best as possible if you can. Here is going to be my new team for tonight. I'm learning them all at this point, or at least specifically, I'm learning this team. So the basic strategy here is it's a somewhat late torment team with the focus being on Vinx and Rowler being late torment users, and Loali and Acronox both having handcuffs and cobweb in order to trap Tems in, so that way I can use late torment on them. Rolder has teched in Cage as part of that, so that way Rolder can also do a little bit more as far as supporting the late torment users and getting them to use the ability more often, hopefully. Even my practice runs, I've only gotten a chance to use it, I think, once. And I've used late torment, not late torment, sorry, Cage once to secure a knockout, but other than that, Cage I'm debating getting rid of, just because it doesn't seem like it has as much utility as I would like it to have. So let's start at the top. We have Yowler. Yowler is one of the late torment users, as I said, using resistance badge to boost its normal damage. Yowler has comebacker and hits really slow. Yowler hits like a truck, and it's very scary if you hit this Tem and don't knock it out and then it hits you back. I almost one-shot a Tem from, who was it? It was Chromion, which is not super amazing, but I took it, did 94% damage in a single hit with, I think it was Savage Suplex. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Savage Suplex. And it just hits so hard. So Yowler's one of the ones that I tend to like to pick. Following that up, we got Rolder. Rolder's pretty common. You're going to see Rolder often. Reactive Vial, very common item on Rolder. Not much to talk about there. Minotaur is a support Tem, and I don't know if that's normal for many other teams, but in this team, Minotaur does not do a whole lot of damage. Taser's there to boost the damage reduction, potentially, and I run Hasty Lunge as well as Sparkling Bullet to try and get that 3 prio turn 1 if I need it. And then I also run Purgation on it, so that way I can use Purgation on usually Rolder, Yowler, or Vinx. Loali is one of the trappers using handcuffs and plague, and that's pretty much all Loali does, besides just doing damage as much as possible. Loali is not super fast, but it's fairly bulky, so it can resist quite a bit. Vinx I have with bait, and that saved me a couple times already, so I'm probably going to keep bait on Vinx. Vinx is one of the other late torment users, as I said. Its primary purpose is to soak damage and work as somewhat of a pivot if I need it. I usually will take Yowler over Vinx unless Yowler gets banned. Mix is supposed to be a sort of sweeper, but I didn't build it with a ton of speed because it has 2-3 priority moves that it can use. However, one of its 3 priority moves is very low base power. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but it's not a great move, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then its other 2 moves are both 1 prio. So I'm not entirely certain if I'm going to keep Mix on the team or if I'm going to swap Mix out for something else. But Mix with Puppet Master is pretty useful. I had an opposing Mix wipe my team basically because it had Puppet Master and I couldn't do anything about it. So I'm still debating, but I might swap out Mix for something else. Acronox is another trapper, as I said. Using Slingshot, it gets a lot of speed boost, so it can move pretty quick. It's relatively bulky. It can't take a ton of damage, honestly, but it's relatively bulky. I have a lot of difficulty going into Toxic Tems with Acronox, so that's one of the things that I tend to look for in the ban phase. Them and Mental Tems are the 2 that I try to focus on the most. And then finally I have Ukama, because Acronox and Ukama make an incredibly powerful front lead. Ukama gets the synergy off of Acronox, giving, Water Cannon a boost. And I think it also just does toxic damage, not bonus damage. But it hits real hard, so it's very useful to have those two as a big lead for damage. So that's the team. And I hope if anybody has any questions or comments about the team, please feel free to let me know. I'm always looking for constructive criticism, definitely looking to improve, or hear what people have, that they have interesting stories about their teams and how they run their late tournament teams. That being said, let's get started. Digital team. I think this is the digital team I played earlier today. Okay, so we're gonna ban. I'm blanking on his name, but we're banning that one because it gets Electro Punch, and if they don't ban Ukama, I can pick Ukama and not worry so much about getting 3 Prio Electro attacked. Okay, so they did ban Ukama. That's fine. Let's see, who do we run? Let's go with Lawali to start. Okay. That makes sense. So we're picking Acronox. Acronox can do some super effective damage into these two, which is good. Because I believe that's Fire Chromion. Let's ban Gialis, or do we ban Monko? I could ban Mimit. Actually, I might ban Mimit. Now to think about it, I'd rather not see duplicates of these Tems. So, Chromion's going to be swinging in with Microwave. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's microwaves, digital microwaves or whatever. And that's going to be 3 Prio. All of Hedgen's moves are 3 Prio. So, honestly, they're probably going to double into the Lawali slot. They have no reason really not to. So, I think I'm going to pick Yowler, and I'm not sure who I'm going to pick else. Let's see who else they pick. Okay, Size Munch is interesting. Okay, and Gialis. Not a lot of good matchups, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's pick... I really wish I had Ukama right now. We're going to pick Minotaur, and then I think we're going to pick Banks, just because Mix doesn't do well into this team. Yeah, I played this player earlier today. That was the Chromion that I almost one-shot with Yowler. Alright, we're swapping you out for Banks. Lawali's going to be swapping out for Banks. We're going to put a... They're... You know, I almost guarantee they're going to double into Acronox, because why would I keep a Lawali in front of that? They could just do a single fire attack and then a digital attack into Acronox, but why would they split their damage when they can focus in and knock out Acronox in their first go? Because Acronox is really their main threat for these two. I think we're still swapping out for Banks, and I think we're just going to Soil Steam. Let's Soil Steam Hedgen. Oh, well, that's okay. They probably did a fire attack into that slot. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Oh, no, even worse. They gave themselves evasion. Not evasion, sorry, neutrality. My mistake, I misspoke. Okay. So. Where are we at? Right now, Chromion is neutral, so I can't do super effective damage into him. I guarantee Seismunch is going to heat up if I let him, so we're going to Savage Suplex, and we're going to Sting. Do I want to Sting or do I Toxin Shower? Let's Sting. Interesting. Oh, I should have done Late Torment. The whole point of the team. See, this is what I mean, is like I keep making like simple mistakes, which is it's fine. It's not the end of the world, it's just things that I need to be paying more attention for. And then I also knock off my Toxic, so that's not awesome. Yeah, I should have Late Tormented. I feel bad for that. Alright, we're gonna Ninja Jutsu, and then we're gonna swap Acronox out for Lawali. It's probably a bad idea because I'm probably going to be taking a Hook Kick, which Lawali does not want to take. Maybe I should have swapped in Yowler. I should take more time to think about what I'm doing before I make decisions. I need to sit down and think. Okay. Momo, interesting. Okay. So first what we're going to do is we're going to Late Torment and Plague into Gialis. I'm hoping that they stay... Oh, right, I should, again, take more time to learn, to think. Oh, that didn't knock him out. That's amazing. Okay. I'm pretty surprised. You don't normally see Ninja Jutsu on Gialis. Oh, I managed to keep the net because of the exhaust. Oh, that's so good. That would have been so bad. Yeah, no, I totally knew that was going to happen. Absolutely. Who do I bring in? Can't bring in Acronox, because Acronox will take a Hook Kick. Can't bring in Minotaur, because Minotaur will take either Crystal Bite or Sharp Stabs, so it's got to be Yowler. Really don't want to bring in Yowler here, but I think I kind of have to. Gialis is still trapped in, so we're going to Head Ram, and then we're going to... Actually, you know what? We're going to Savage Suplex Momo, and then we're going to clinch Gialis. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Venks? Yep. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Helicopter Kick? Oh, Hook Kick into Vanks. Okay. They really wanted to make sure that Vanks went down. That makes sense. Okay, so now Gialis goes down. So we're relatively even at 3 times each. This is good. Last time I think I was 3 to 4. Ah, but they have both of their fire Tems. Oh, that's not a bad thing. We'll put a Minotaur here. I would like to get a Purgation off, but honestly I think what I'm going to take... Oh, it's Harmful Microwaves, not Digital Microwaves. Harmful Microwaves. I think I'm going to be taking a Harmful Microwaves to the face, so... I'm going to Hasty Lunge. Do I Hasty Lunge? Because I'm taking a super effective digital attack into Minotaur. And I'm probably going to be taking... No, I'm willing to bet that they're swapping Momo out for Chromion, so that way they can get the digital effect. So let's Sparkling Bullet, because I'm confident that Minotaur can survive that, and we will Savage Suplex. Oh, I was mistaken. Oops. They made a mistake there. They forgot that they have immunity up. Immunity means that you're immune to all effects, positive and negative. There goes Hedgen. No more digital interaction. And then we're going to Hasty Lunge into Chromion. And we're going to... What, clinch or Oshidash? No, let's clinch into him. That should be enough to knock it out. I think. Maybe not. Clinch doesn't do a ton of damage. Harmful microwaves I forgot is one priority. I could have used Sparkling Bullet. They did use Generify. Interesting. Alright, we're going to rest Minotaur. Who's on our back line? Acronox? Okay, yeah, we're resting Minotaur. And then we're going to Savage Suplex. Ooh, let's see, stamina. I have enough to do a clinch after this, so let's Savage Suplex Momo. I'm not really concerned about Chromion anymore. I think they OX their Momo. And that'll knock him out. And then we have Acronox in the back. And a very healthy Yowler. So, I think that that's my first win for today. Sorry about the Discord noises in the back. I forgot to close it before I started recording. It'll be closed before the next match. Oh wow, I outspeed Chromion. Nice! And that's a victory today. As you can see, I have not been doing well. Anyway, good game. Another, not digital team. Two toxic Tems. Two digital Tems. Two normal Tems. Crystal and melee, and a water Tem. Interesting. What is going to be my biggest problem? So I think if I ban Zalbian, then they're not picking Hedgen, so I know what their team's going to be. So let's ban Zalbian and see where they go from here. Honestly, maybe I should ban one of their toxic Tems, because I feel like their lead's going to be Zalbian and Hedgen, but that's not the end of the world for me. So maybe I ban Guldur, because I don't really have... I guess I have Lawali, but Lawali takes super effective damage into... you know what? Let's ban Garunder, because Garunder's a toxic Tem, and then we're gonna pick Lawali. And yes, Lawali does take super effective damage from Guldur, but Guldur doesn't do a huge amount of damage if I remember correctly. And then we'll also bring Yowler. Okay. How do I want to do this? Alright, first let's focus on the bans. I think if I get rid of the melee Tem, think I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. Honestly, Zalbian probably, or might have telekinetic shrapnel. Ooh, I'm almost out of time. Let's ban Zalbian. Okay, who am I picking? Ukama for sure. But I think I'm going to save Ukama for last. So let's go with Vanks. And Mix? Yeah, their team seems relatively slow. Neutral Koish. Okay, and then we're also picking Ukama. Now, ideally, I'd like to save Lawali for Ukama, but I also need Lawali to deal with Guldur, unfortunately, even though Lawali does not like dealing with toxic Tems. It's my only flying Tem. So I think I'm going to Hypoxia into Guldur. I could Plague and Last Torment Valash. I think I need to deal with Guldur. Yeah, so let's Hypoxia and we'll clinch into Guldur. Oh wow, I didn't even have to do clinch. Oh, but they're probably going to knock out my Lawali. Purgation, okay. We're going to Plague, actually. We're going to Plague, and then we're going to late Torment their Valash. Because Guldur's low now, so I don't have to worry so much about Guldur. Wow, son. You're really trying to get that damage out. I hope this knocks him out, because if it does... Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. Wow, they even Purgationed again? What the heck? What were they thinking? I don't know why they bring Osakai out in front of a Lawali, especially a Lawali that's proven to be faster. So we're going to Plague and we're going to late Torment again. Okay, what do they swap in? Hedgen? That's fine. I don't think Hedgen can really take a late Torment. Okay, there goes the Wally. That's fine. I think we're in a pretty advantageous board state right now. Okay. Let's bring out... No, Mix would be a terrible idea. Not in front of a Hedgen. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to head ram... Refreshing Diablo. Nice. Okay. Then we're going to head ram Guldur, and we're going to sap suplex their Hedgen. That was a little underwhelming. Done. Yes, perfect. I was hoping that they would Toxic Ink into Venks. Head ram, just enough. Okay, they're down to their last two Tems. Osakai and Ukama. We are going to Savage Suplex and clinch into Ukama. Because I won't OX for that. That's going to become a problem, though, if I let that keep going. But if we can take out Ukama, then I'm pretty confident that that's not going to take out Ukama. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to Ninja Jutsu into Ukama, and then we're going to swap in Ukama for Yowler. Yowler can get some rest on the bench, and then I can get Aquatic Whirlwind. And it looks like they didn't have Slingshot, if I remember correctly. Let me double check that. Yep, that makes sense. And then they hook again? Or do they petrify? Hook. Okay, let's see. They do have Slingshot. Crap. Well, they're about to take an Aquatic Whirlwind, so I hope that they can survive. Let's bring in Mix. Just give them another target to look at. We are going to Energy Manip and Aquatic Whirlwind into Osakai. Come on, knockout. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. Cool. Good game. Yet another digital. Oh, they have Luadal. Oh, I've never seen a Luadal. Okay, and they have Water Custodian Nagais, so we're going to ban Nagais. Ouroboros, maybe? Arachnite, okay. What do I bring in here? I could bring in Ukama and I'm blanking because of Loatli. I can bring in Loatli and Ukama. Am I remembering that thing's name right? Oh, man, I'm kicking myself about that. I gotta focus. Let's see. So let's put Ukama so that way they don't ban Ukama. And then I think they might bring in. Oh, they could Thunderstrike. Yeah, let's bring in Ukama and Acronox. It's a good combo. So what I'm anticipating is that they're going to do Thunderstrike. They might not, but I'm anticipating that they will. Let's ban Monko. So that way their only other digital Tem is a Luadal, who's not stellar. Okay, Minotaur and Rolder are banned. Who do they pick next? Okay, so I think I'm picking Yowler and Loatli. Oh, man, I can't believe I'm blanking on that. Against that, even though they have... Oh, I should have banned Ouroboros. Why did I not think of that? Ah, that was a mistake on my part. We're gonna bring Mix. Mix is the only thing that I can use to deal with Ouroboros. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That was... one of the things that you have to remember with a late Torment team is that one of your greatest enemies are mental Tems, because your best users of late Torment are normal Tems. So you always have to focus on getting those mental Tems out of there. It was good that I banned Nagais, but I shouldn't have banned Monko. I should have banned Ouroboros. Mimit makes sense. If I were them, I would try to get into a position where Ouroboros is on the field and have Mimit duplicate it. Just because that would be a nasty combo. And then we're going to bring Loatli. No, Loatli. I can't believe Loali, not Loatli. Loali. Okay. So here, what I could do is I could water cannon into Arachnite, but then Ukama's going to be taking likely two electric attacks, which I do not want to deal with. If this is the special attacking variety of Arachnite, where it has the ability that isn't Digi-Threat, I think it's Digi-Threat. If it has the one that's gives it +2 special attack and changes its type to the attacking type, going water into that is not a bad idea. What do I gain from this if I leave Ukama in? If I swap in Mix and then they both do electric attacks into Mix, that would be 1 times damage. Maybe I should swap in Yowler and then Sting into Gazuma. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think, as I am actively doing the move. Okay. Interesting. I was not expecting that. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, Thunderstrike. Alright, we are going to late torment their Gazuma, and we could also Venom Spread. Why don't I Savage Suplex their Arachnite? Is that going to be enough? Let's Savage Suplex their Arachnite, and then we're going to Venom Spread Gazuma. I don't think Late Torment would have been enough, now that I think about it. Oh, right, Cosmos part flying. It's gonna hurt. Oh, and there goes Acronox. Mistakes were made. Well, they took out one of my Tems, and they're both very low, so it's not necessarily a total loss. Let's bring in Loali. I think I'm going to use Clinch on Agazuma and Plague onto Arachnite and see where that takes us. They're probably going to be swapping into Doroboros, I'm guessing, for Arachnite, but that's not necessarily the end of the world. It's not great, I'll be honest, but it's not the end of the world. Yep. Oh, Mimic. Interesting. And there's Doroboros. My mistake. I think that's Digital Mental. If it's Digital Mental, that's going to be kind of a problem. And that's another Mental Tem that I didn't deal with, that I should have dealt with. Okay, we're going to Late Torment Mimit, and then we are going to... Do we refresh here? I think we refresh here. Yeah, let's do that. Make Loali a little bit more of a threat. They're going to know that I have that. So they might also do that themselves now that I think about it, which would not be great. Interesting, not a mental attack. Okay, they're just trying to get Yowler off the field. Plus 35% damage incoming. Oh man. Didn't knock it out, but holy crap. What do I have left? You know, I think I need to focus down Mimit right now. Let's just Savage Suplex into Mimit just to get the 2 prio. No, Yowler's going last, let's be honest. And we'll Plague into Loaddle. Why did they switch out? They had 0.7% HP. Oh, because I refreshed, they felt that they needed to get rid of Loaddle like ASAP, I guess. Oh, and the bonus synergy. That makes sense. But now I have Mix in for free. And they OX their Loaddle. So Mix comes in. What do they have in the back? Gazuma, Arachnite. Neither of them want to take Crystal Spikes. So we're just going to Crystal Spikes. And then swap in Ukama. Because Ukama isn't going to be really helpful. It might help against Arachnite, but Arachnite's so low that I'm not really overly concerned about it. Not even 50%? Holy crap. That is a bulk Tem. And it doesn't have any toxic moves. Alright, we're gonna Crystal Spikes. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna hit... Let's refresh. Why not? Give myself a little boost, and then we'll Blizzard into... let's Denigrate. See what happens. Yeah, that's fine. They're now facing +2/+2 or +2 special attack Tems. And Loaddle has just OX'd again. I mean, let's Emanip and we'll Plague into Adoraboros. I'm trying to get those down because the sooner I get those down, the sooner I can do a bit more damage into Adoraboros. Because neutrality, once it goes up, then I'm not going to have a lot to deal damage into Adoraboros other than Mix. I'd rather not rely on that if possible. Okay, so it's 2 to 4, but they are all very low. I honestly think that all of them but Adoraboros are within 1 hit of being knocked out. See, this is the board state that I was expecting, but it's at 0.7% HP. There's not really a whole lot it can do. And if anything, if that Tem attacks, they just nuked themselves. Yeah, they just nuked the crap out of themselves. I think they just did 60 damage to themselves. Oof, yeah. Not quite enough to knock themselves out, but we're gonna E-Manipulate, Adoraboros, the faster of the two. And then we are going to use... I really don't want to use Gust. We'll use... Yeah, we'll use Gust on Mimit. Alright, and now I should be able to take down both of these Tems with one shot. Because I'm +2 on special attack to both of them, and they're both very low. I have the stamina, so I'm just going to Crystal Spikes into Gazuma, because I have no reason not to. And then I'm going to Plague into Arachnite. Let's see how they react. Not sure if I would have gone with the same decision, but okay. I was not anticipating Arachnite outspeeding. Oh, right, I forgot. Arachnite got boosted with, what did it get boosted by? I don't remember, but it's a moot point at this point. Honestly, if they had... Lowaddle still. Forgot about Lowaddle. I don't remember what buffed their Arachnite, because if it was that fast, then holy crap. But yeah, that's it. Awesome. Good game. Okay, so Sanbi and Minotaur are their main mentals. They also have Tyrannak, which I don't like to see usually. They also have Tolkien, which I'm not a huge fan of. Let's ban Sanbi first. Because Minotaur's only real mental move is Black Hole, and that's once every other turn. So they ban Acronox. I guarantee if I pick Ukama, they're going to pick either Golzi or Tyrannak. Maybe Minotaur. If I pick Lawali, they're going to pick Tyrannak. If I pick Tyrannak, what am I picking? I don't think that a Plague plus a late Torment is going to take out a Brolder. Not after a Reactive Vial, but Lawali. Yeah, let's pick Lawali and Rowler. They're not gonna pick Minotaur. There's no way. You don't pick Minotaur into that. You pick Tyrannak. Yeah. Okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, oh, cool. Okay, so now we gotta ban Golzi or Tolkien. I think we're banning... Ooh, or Gialis. I'm not concerned about Golzi as I am about Gialis, so let's ban Gialis. The main reason why I'm picking Gialis over Tolkien is because Gialis is a melee Tem, and melee Tems are pretty effective into my team. Let's see who they pick, though. If they ban Rolder, that's a problem. Now I have nothing that I can really do super effectively into either Minotaur, well, specifically Minotaur. Well, that's not true. I have Mix. Pick Ukama. Let's bring Minotaur, because Minotaur can do super effective damage into both Move Flank and Golzy. And if they do end up picking Minotaur, we'll pick Mix. Problem is, if I pick Mix, I have to deal with Tolkien first. Tolkien's gotta go if I pick Mix. Okay. Banks will not bring me a weakness to 2 Tems. 3 Tems. Oof. But Banks is not going to do any super effective damage into Minotaur, and neither is Rowler. Yowler, sorry, not Rowler. Alright, let's pick Mix. I'm probably going to regret this decision. If we can deal with Tolkien, then that should save me a lot of pain. So I think what I actually want to do is I want to focus into Tyrannak, because if I can focus down Tyrannak, then I can ignore another Fire Tem. So we're going to Plague, and then we're going to Late Torment into Tyrannak. Nice. Tolkien? Okay, that makes sense. Why did that not... Did he have fake beard up? I must have not been paying attention. That's... See, these are the types of mistakes that you need to pay attention to, so that way you can learn from them, and not make the same mistakes twice. Because honestly, that was a very heavily punished mistake, because I did nothing with Yowler. In fact, I lost stamina, and I'm less than half health on the Wally, up against a Tolkien who's going to be outspeeding. So we're going to swap in Ukama here, and then we are going to Savage Suplex their Tolkien. I'm pretty confident that Tolkien gets one-shot by Ukama from Aquatic Whirlwind, but I want to put a little bit of damage onto it. That was smart. Yep, that was smart. Okay, so now they're going to swap out Tolkien probably for Golzy, maybe Minotaur. So do we swap out for something else? Yeah, I think we swap out for Lawali, and then we're going to clinch into Tolkien. So whatever, yeah. Whatever's coming in for Tolkien is going to be taking some damage. Or it's Tolkien, which would be not great. Okay, cool. Oof. Really, the stamina damage is more what I'm concerned about. Oh, that clinch into Minotaur. Alright, we're gonna Plague Minotaur. We're gonna Plague into Tyrannak, and then we're gonna try and Late Torment Tyrannak. It's going to OX our Yowler, but it's going to be a little bit of damage, and I'm not anticipating Yowler surviving much longer. That first turn punished me so hard. Look at how little damage I've done to them comparatively. It's frightening. Oh. Okay, I need to pay more attention. It's a moot point. I didn't look like an idiot again, but that's definitely something I needed to be paying more attention to. Well, this is a good learning experience. This game is a very good learning experience. And I'm going to take it that way, because otherwise I'm going to be real sad. I mean, that's such an advantage. They don't really even have to switch, but they're probably going to swap in Tolkien, because there's no reason not to. So we'll double into that slot. Rolder, okay. Oh. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Okay, let's see. Honestly, it's not gonna matter. We're gonna Crystal Spikes into that, and then we're gonna Black Hole into Rolder. I just want to see if they swap out or not. They outsped? Wow, they should have hastened launched into Mix. And here comes a Stone Ball. %. Ooh. I did very, very little there. Wow, this is kind of an embarrassing game. You know what? It's not embarrassing. I know what I did. I know the problems that I caused myself here. So I don't need to be embarrassed about this loss. I need to look at it as a good place to analyze from, a good place to really critically think about what decisions I made and what I need to do in the future. Namely, I need to pay attention. And that's really the big thing, is I need to be paying attention. This was an excellent learning experience. Oh, I still have a Tem in the back? Who do I have? Oh, right, comma. Well, sorry, buddy. About to get punched in the face real hard. Let's Aquatic Whirlwind and see if I can't take out that Rolder. If I can, I'll be so stoked. Oh, so close. 41%, still pretty good though. Yeah, that I deserved that. I absolutely deserved that loss. But good learning experience. Good game. Okay. What an interesting team. Yeah, they should be banning Luali. Honestly, right now I'm not as concerned about Luadal as I am about their Toxic Tems. And Ragnet, but specifically their Toxic Tems. Let's ban Nashalotl. Let's see what they pick. We're definitely picking Luali. Unfortunately, we kind of have to. If I pick Luwali and Acronox, they picked Acronox, then they're probably going to be picking Grandpa. Do I benefit from picking Acronox? I don't think I do. You know what? Let's pick Yowler. Okay, we're going to ban either Grandpa or Nidrasil. Not sure which. I have my Temtem. Well, my Temtem is weak to Toxic. I'm not particularly concerned about Nidrasil though. So let's ban Grandpa. And then we can bring Acronox if I want to. Unless they ban him. Okay, that makes sense for Luwaddle, and but I don't remember that one's name. So 2 Toxic Tems, that's not stellar. Let's pick Vinx, and then do I want to pick Acronox? Yeah, let's pick Vinx and Acronox. And then it's going to be between Roller and Mix. And I think depending on who they pick as their last 2 Tems is going to determine whether I pick Mix or not. Because if they bring Roller, then I don't really want to bring Mix. If they don't bring Ragnet, then I'm not going to pick Mix. Okay, then I'm picking Mix. So I'm anticipating a sting coming from Zagok, but we're gonna Plague and then Late Torment, sorry, into that slot. I think that is going to be fine. Nidrasil. Ragnet. Interesting. Let's see how this works. Oof, Matter Teleport. That sucks. Oh wow, that sucked. Sucked a lot worse for them. Maybe not a lot worse, but worse. Let's use Refresh, and then we're going to swap in Mix. Let's see. So swapping in Mix means that they're probably going to be swapping in their Acronox, which is fine. I love the noise that Mix makes. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I don't know if I can survive another Electro Punch. Let's Plague, and then we're going to Crystal Spikes into Luwaddle. Do I Plague here? do I bring in Acronox? Let's bring in Acronox. And then we're going to Crystal Spikes into Loaddle. Kind of spreading my damage around a little bit more than I would like, but I'm hoping that this will pay off in the long run. Zagok. That had to hurt. Oh my god. Wow, their Loaddle does a lot of damage. Let's bring in Yowler. We are going to Soil Steam and Clinch. If I get rid of Loaddle, that'll leave Venks a lot of room to breathe. So I think I need to do that. So let's Soil Steam and then Clinch into... I'm debating between Savage Suplex or Clinch, because I know it resists Clinch, but I don't know how much damage Soil Steam will do. I just don't want to waste Savage Suplex on a low HP Tem. So let's just double in with... Oh! Who did they bring in? Molgu. I should have done Savage Suplex. Oof. Yeah, I should have done Savage Suplex, but that's fine. 50% ain't bad. We'll use... do I want to use Sting? Yeah, let's use Sting. We'll clear off the excited. I don't remember if that's the exact term, but then we'll Savage Suplex Acronox. I don't think it's going to matter. I think Yowler's going to be dead. I think they're going to use Sting into Yowler, but we'll see. They make some weird switches. No more excited for you. Yeah. If I bring in Venks, I could technically late Torment, but I don't really see the point in doing that. So I'm going to bring in Lawali. And we are going to Hypoxia into Ideon. Such a terrible name. And let's Venom Spread into Molgu. Will that be enough, though? It's 150 base. Oh, man. I know after Toxic it will do the damage. The question is, will it outspeed and do enough damage? Well, it's definitely going to outspeed, but will it do enough damage? Let's Soil Steam. I know I'm plus 2 speed, plus 1 speed? I should outspeed Molgu. And then we'll Hypoxia into Ideon. Come on, take him out. Just enough. Alright. Then we're going to take a Toxic Ink, which is surprisingly fast, coming from freaking Yggdrasil. Wow. That was so... And then they got first aid kit. Annoying. Is that their last Tem? That's my last Tem. Oh, they got 4? Oh, good lord. Okay, we're gonna Sting into Loaddle, and then we're gonna late Torment into Loaddle. I'm about to take a buttload of damage from Matter Teleport, but I don't really see if I have much of an option here. What? Why? Why would you do that? Okay. I guess it was to trigger the doomed effect. Now, Acronox is going to die before it gets an attack off, so that's fine. Let's head ram Ragnet. I'm going to take a hit from both of them, so I'm probably going to end up dying before I can actually get a chance at winning this, but yeah, that was a lot of damage. But hey, brought him down low. Auto-destruct though, I don't think I have ever seen that. Ninja Jutsu, just to see if I can't get an attack off. Maybe I just want to drop him to below 100%. That's all I'm asking. Yes! Aw, yeah! Oh, that did a surprising amount of damage. If I lived this one to 1, I'd be so happy. Nope. Oh, that's okay. Another learning game, but that was a good game. Interesting auto-destruct. Well, I did a bit better than I was expecting, which is nice. It's always nice to be surprised by that, but I'm still working on mastering this team. I think it's going to take a while, so I'm going to be playing this probably for at least for the next week or two, just to see how it feels, see if I'm really enjoying the team or not. Definitely some good learning. Sorry, I keep saying it's one of the things that I'm trying to work on. I know that I made a lot of really bad errors in that third game, so I'm going to try and make sure that I'm more conscious and aware of my what are those called? Edge banners? Trait banners? Trait banners. And item banners, and make sure that I at least am attentive in seeing those things. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed watching. I certainly had an interesting time playing, so I will see you all next time.